I have to show you guys how to make money in Albion Online for like the 100th time, because I'm seeing all these comments. They're like, well, I made 700,000 doing the Yellow Zone Mists in 2 hours, and that's good money. It's like, no, it's not. That's not good money at all. Let me show you what good money actually is. It is gathering. I am in a blue zone, completely risk-free. Nothing will bug me here. I'm going to eat this pork pie. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Just to show you what gathering is, and I have the wrong skills. Or, no, that's the right skills. Who cares? So, there we go. We just harvested some rugged hide. There we go. 789 silver. That's pretty crappy from one enemy, but do you know how fast we can gather everything if we mass gather lots of skinnable animals at once? And I can harvest everything on the screen too, but that would cut into my earnings just a bit. And for the point of this video, I'm just going to show you how much you can earn skinning animals. That's pretty much all we're doing. 30 minutes of skinning animals, not even being the most efficient, just normal efficient. Like, I accidentally just despawned my mount there, so that's a time lost. But look, those two animals earn me 1.5k. I'm earning about 700 silver per animal. Let's do a tier 3 animal, a couple of them. So let's go ahead and skin this one. Look at that, that's 900 silver. And then another one, and then that's 1,000 silver. So you can see it's a little up and down. If I gather this without gathering gear, you can see that's 500 silver, right? And then the tier 2 variant here, the cotton. There we go, that's 241 silver, so that one's really bad. We don't want to touch that one. What about the tier 4 cotton here? And so there's 1, 2, and 3. And again, remember, I don't have fiber gathering gear, only skinning gathering gear. That is worth 394. And then there's also metal. We can, you know, mine the metal. Metal's generally pretty bad. 500 on the tier 3. Looks like tier 3 isn't so bad right now. We'll find a tier 2 and a tier 4. There it is. Tier 2 metal, 300. And a tier 4 metal, 400. So what we mainly want to focus on based on that data, and because of the gear that I'm equipped with, we want to farm the animals. And another thing that people forget, they forget to realize that skinning is superior, because these stags that I just killed, they can drop animal babies, okay? And yes, I'm killing these in a single hit. They're just burning to death, and they're dying of poison, because my skinning garb has hide animal poison. I don't know why I see people using invisibility in a blue zone as a skinner. That's stupid. Just tag these enemies once with your poison. They will die pretty much near instantly, and then you scoop up all their guts and glory. And there you go. That's how you do the money. Also, did you notice a couple things just popped up on the screen? I'm going to talk about them right now. We filled some journals. These journals are worth money, and I have laborers, so I can turn the journals in and get even more animal hide. I can get 72 of these or 54, I don't remember how much I get, but I can get plenty from turning those in, alright? But also, you noticed faction points. We got faction points for skinning, and when you get 9,000 faction points, you can get a faction chest worth anywhere from like 50 to 100,000. You also get fame tomes worth around 250,000. So it is absolutely critical, you know, to be faction flagged while you do this. That way you're stockpiling your ways to make money. So I'm making money through gathering, I'm making money through being faction flagged, I'm making money through the journals filling up as I gather. That is compounding my earnings so that I am being very efficient with my time, even though I'm doing really crappy pulls right now. You get the idea, you get the point. When you go into, there's 16 people in this zone right now, so this might not be the best zone to farm in, but if you go to the mists, yeah, you can still gather in the mists and fill journals, but you can't faction flag, you can't faction farm. You're also not target farming one specific resource, which is how you can really make the big bucks. So you're barely going to get baby drops in the mists unless you find very specific, like cougars, which are very rare anyway, so you won't, and those are mostly for black zones, but whatever. Doing it this way, you're guaranteed to make lots and lots of moolah. Let's go ahead and grab the tier 3s. We've already established they're worth 500 each, so I might as well yoink them. Even though I'm not filling journals for these right now, it's really not actually efficient, so I should probably stop. But these tier 2 hide animals, oh man, are they juicy. And I think, it is hide day, so hide will be worth more today, because people want to refine the hide when there is a bonus. But at the same time, more people will also be out here skinning, which is unfortunate. And yes, I'm aware of the botting problem. I know there's tons of bots around right now. You just have to deal with that. That's just, you know, wait till SBI bans them all, I guess, or not. Who knows? You know, they like their player counts up, I'm sure, but hopefully it doesn't turn into a Lost Ark situation. That, you know, if it does, I have to peace out. There's no staying playing a game when it's completely infested with that many bots. I hate when the enemies take refuge under my mount because I can't click them, which means I can't skin them. Alright. Now, we can always change maps if this one gets too overburdened with too many skinners, but hey, we're making good money, we're making good time. I'll show you how much money I made at the end of the 30 minutes, and then you can multiply that by 2 and get a kind of an estimate of how much you would expect to make per hour. This guy just stopped in front of me, he's also skinning, so he is probably a fan. Judging by his build, he is, but he is not a members fan. If he was a channel member, he would understand that there is slightly better options for skinning in terms of weaponry, which it is not the fire staff. I'm using a fire staff because I kind of wanted to level it up. That's the only reason I'm using it, but whatever. Fire staff's still pretty good. Is he just gonna follow me and stop? Yep, okay. It's super awkward. You know, at first it was kind of charming and funny, but, you know, after a while, it gets to the point where it's like, what is this person doing, man? Like, come on. I love you. Oh, I love you so much. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Is this how movie stars, like, is this how people react to movie stars in the real world, man? Look, I don't mind it, dude. I'm just trying to, you know, take the piss a little bit. Simply's, you know, he says, love you. He's in the video! Simply's, you made it in the video, dude. You know, that's one thing, too. Like, come on, man. I've been there. I've been playing World of Warcraft and Asmongold rides by, and I'm like, oh, it's Asmongold, oh! And then, like, while he's streaming, I'll be there in the background, derping around, be like, oh, I'm in the stream, dude, this is so cool, man, this is so awesome, right? We've all been there, we all know what it's like, and you know what, I'm just like, I'll just become the YouTuber, I'll just become the famous guy. I used to, back when Twitch was early, right, I used to do something in PlanetSide 2 from the really big streamers that played that game. I would crash a plane into them as I screamed over the microphone. It was the funniest thing ever. And we have a sighting of a 4.3 node. So if we camp the 4.3 node properly, check up on here every 2 to 3 minutes, it could be highly profitable for us to do so. Of course, the spawns could be ending. I don't know how old these corpses are, but we will have to check back from time to time to see if we can catch the 4.3 in the act of spawning. I wish I could, I kind of want the old Pyroblast back so I could, you know, snipe things from a distance. But whatever, the new one's just good for PvP, so I can't complain too hard. It's not like I really use Pyroblast very much for skinning anyway. It's just kind of there to steal hides from animals, really. Go ahead and grab these bad boys. And there we go, we filled more journals. No baby drops yet because, well, I don't have premium. And when you don't have premium, you're not getting nearly as many baby drops. I know it sucks. But that's just the reality of it, you know, that's just how it be. But we're still, you know, we're still making decent cash money doing this method right here. And I just want to see, is that 4.3 dudes back yet? I am going to have to, like, kind of patrol this area just a little bit, you know. Just try to catch it spawning. Once I do, I can start timing it. And for the remainder of the 30 minutes that I promised you today, we will increase those earnings. Yeah, man. Increasing earnings is what it's all about when gathering, and you have to do your due diligence. You could ride around randomly, and I just despawned my mount. That's fine, because we're just going to poke all these, even though these are probably fresh spawns, and that's not worth it. I'm waiting at least 5 minutes for that 4.3, which that one guy might be patrolling himself. As if he watched my guides, he knows how to do it. He knows the trick. You can go check out my skinning guides if you don't know the trick. There's plenty on my channel, just search skinning, and you'll get a bunch of stuff. Okay, still waiting on these dudes to repop. Go ahead and farm the moas here. You know the moa birds used to be real, but they went extinct? That's right, they used to be real creatures in the real world. Isn't that interesting? I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not willing to bet money that that's real. That's just what someone told me, and that, you know, maybe they were just, you know, taking the piss, you know, trolling me, trying to pretend like they're smart, whatever. I don't know, okay? But I tend to believe that kind of stuff sometimes, and they could be real. I know cougars are real. I know impalas are real. Why not moa birds too? It makes sense. They're just little birds. I don't know about getting leather from them though, but you never truly know. You know, what if leather doesn't actually come from animals? What if we've been lied to our entire lives by the leather industry? And leather technically grows on trees. So this just respawned. It has me... I am willing to believe that this is not a 4.3 spawn anymore. I'm willing to bet that that is expired. So I'm going to move on and not camp that spot any longer because it is cutting into our earnings. These also just respawn. I'm going to go ahead and try for a baby. I know that sounds awkward. Try for baby. I'm trying to find a pregnant stag so that I can rip the fetus from their bodies and sell it on the market at a high price. Not even a high price, just a reasonable price. We'll say reasonable price. We gotta move, we gotta mosey on down. Now, if I do find enchanted, you know, fiber or metal, I will stop for those too. But for the most part, we're just out here grabbing animal hides. Animal hides, animal hides, animal hides. Not quite Sam hides, but animal hides nonetheless. What do you guys think of Fish Tank? What is your opinion on Fish Tank Live? Me personally, like, I like the idea. I think it's something interesting. It's always cool to see, you know, Sam Hyde stuff, but at the same time, I think it's kind of boring. The people on the show are kind of boring. The sound quality isn't that great. It's either too loud or too quiet or too staticky. I think they could have done a little bit more, like use real microphones connected to the cameras. I don't think they should have skimped out on the cost of the audio quality, to be real, man. But hey, at least we got something, okay? You know, I can't complain too much. There's been some funny moments, but nothing that I'm gonna really remember in 10 years. And I hate to kind of, you know, use that in 10 years example, because I say it a lot in my videos, but I'm not going to remember Fish Tank in 10 years. Nothing that interesting has happened. Honestly, like, not yet. Maybe eventually, but I'm not going to remember a single person that's been on there. I'm not going to remember why they were on there or who won. Or, oh, someone kicked a wall while they were sleeping and it made the other contestants upset. Woo, do. Oh, man. You know, think of it. Like, you remember the first time you, like say Big Brother, okay? That's what it's most comparable to is Big Brother. Do you remember Big Brother? Do you remember what it was like? It's a reality TV show where people live in a house and they can't leave and they don't get their cell phones, okay? Basically Fish Tank. And do you remember who won the first, like, season of Big Brother? Who won the first episode? Anything that actually happened? The only person I remember from Big Brother is Athene. That's it. He's the only character I remember from that show. So, yeah, like, not a lot really happening, man. Not a lot going on. And so, like, but like the old $1 Million Extreme sketches, I remember those. Like the post-wall dating, there's a bunch of stuff I can't really repeat on YouTube, but there was some pretty funny stuff on there, man. Like, pretty good. Oh, we got an enchanted little fiber here. 3 hits, that's nice. How much does that earn us? That is going to earn us 7.8k. Not bad. Pretty decent. Also, 4-1 dungeon there, not bad. Pretty cool to see. You want the 4-2s at least. The 4-2s are really worth stopping to get. How much can we gather in 30 minutes today with large... There's a lot of competition here. There's a lot of people also skinning. And it's close-ish to prime time. It's winding down a bit from prime time. But it's still prime time enough. And it's the weekend, so that's no bueno. Not good. More people always on during the weekend, which you hate to see it or you love to see it. Uh-oh, we got another guy stopping to look. What do we have going on here? Grab these two. Oh, he tried to puddle them. Look at that. He's using puddle, trying to steal my animals. Those are my animals. I hit them first. That means they're mine. That's how it works. Do you imagine, like, that's caveman logic? I bash Impala overhead with this shiny rock first. It's my skin. You know have Impala. Except Caveman didn't call them Impalas, I'm sure. He probably called them walkie on 4-legged, meaty, tasty treaties. That's what I would call them. I should be a caveman. I would make a great caveman because I would call everything silly words like two-legged bird neck long. You know, that's what a boa bird is. It's got a long neck, it's got 2 legs. Okay? You can't fight this logic. This logic is absolute, you know, it's profound. It is rooted. Alright, you touch the Impalas with your fire magic, and they run at you, and then they just fall over from heat stroke. And then we fill our journal up. Dear Diary, today I went out into the Sandgust Cleft, and I shot a firebolt at the Impala, which promptly killed it, and then I ripped its flesh off. Thank you. Right? Like, that's... What are you journaling? Like, I was in the savannah. I was surrounded by undead. There was an Impala grasping at grass on the ground. I slayed it with my overpowered magic and poison. You know, then I ripped its flesh from its corpse so that I could sell it for silver. It will evaporate magically from my satchel bag to give me more combat experience somehow. I don't understand the logic, but you get the idea, right? Dear Diary, today I took a pyroblast, you know, that's a bigger fireball, and I shot a bird with it, which collapsed it immediately, and then I threw away this shield on the ground. Dear YouTube, today I made a video about skinning in the blue zones. There's only like 30 of those videos already on the channel. Dear Reddit, I can't make an account because I'm banned on all of my accounts, and I don't have a dynamic IP, and I don't feel like buying a VPN, and I don't feel like using a proxy, and I don't care about Reddit enough to have to farm a new account to get thousands of... You need thousands of karma to shitpost now, because the downvote army is too massive. Oh no, you don't agree with what we have to say? Downvoted. Oops, you can't post anymore until you get positive karma. But I can't post anymore to get positive karma. Exactly. It's like the laziest ban system ever. Once you have too much negative karma, your account is basically fucked. You'll have to just make a new one and try to say something that people agree with. Which is so lame and stupid, man. Like, I had to share cooking recipes on my first Reddit account to build up enough karma to shitpost on the Albion Online subreddit. Here's how to make a cheesecake. Here's how to make stew. Here's how to make, you know, some other bullshit, right? Like, people like their cooking recipes. But, like the first account I did, I went to these health food subreddits to teach people how to properly eat and eat nutrition. And, like, I got downvoted by Karens because their stupid salad, you know, was like 100 calories, and that's all they ate that day. And it's like, bro, you're gonna die. You're gonna die if you eat that, if that's all you eat, you know, or whatever. Like, that's not nutritious at all. You're actually lacking nutrition, okay, with that meal. But it's healthy, it's a salad, it's healthy. Nah. Yes. Sure, when compared to, like, candy bars, I guess. I mean... Oh, man, I want a salad now. Anyway, what else are we talking about? We're just skinning the moas. The moa birds getting them skins. Gotta get them skinny skins, skinners. Let's grab the... I didn't mean to hit my microphone with my hand. I went to scratch my abs, and I bonked my microphone. I'm sorry, guys, okay? My microphone, yes, it's close to my abs. I know, isn't that weird? I promise you I'm not hunched over or anything. Grizzly, he's spinning. Oh, I'm spinning too. You only see this in Albion. It's a courtesy spin. It's like, you know, in real life you wave hi to people? Well, in Albion you spin. You don't see it in Diablo. You don't see it in any other game. He just says love. What is up with people telling me they love me today? Is it... Do I have secret, stupid, magical powers? Let me adjust my microphone here. Let me get a little bit higher up. Now it's near my pecs. Alright. Following your guides, man. Hell yeah, dude. You made it in a video. Whimper Shang. My bad, I got your name wrong. Sorry. I know you're muted. I know, bro. Oh, gotta give him a spin. Mwah. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, Whimper Shang. It's not a bad name. Pretty cool name. Whimper Shang here. Today I'm going to teach you how to beat up your school bully. Oh, that would be a video I would click on. Not that I need help with that or anything. I don't have a school bully. I was the school bully. So I would watch it to know what to look out for. Right? It's the anti-gank meta. So, like, I'm at school, I'm doing my usual bullying, and the guy's like, prepare to meet your doom, Soul Benji. I've watched a video on how to counter your bully. And I'm like, okay, let's see it. And then he tries his anti-bully move, and I'm like, oh, but you see, I've also watched the anti-bully video, and I have developed new bully techniques. Oh, man. Now, you see, I've explained this in videos, guys. I'm not the bully that gives you a swirly. I'm not the bully that gives you the spit wads or throws or breaks your stuff or steals from you. I'm the bully that just simply talks to you to the point where you can't stand it, and then you throw a punch at me, which legally allows me to throw a punch back. That's the kind of bully I am. Oh, is he skinning this? He's trying to skin. Nope, I'm skinning it. That's mine. That is mine. Oh, he's slowed. Oh, he's getting slowed. Oh, tag, you're it. Tag, you're it too. Nee. See what I mean? That's the kind of bully I am. I am the kind of bully that's like, nya, 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 nya. And then the kid loses their mind, and they go into a berserker rage, and they start physically assaulting me. But at the same time, that is my, okay, now I am allowed to defend myself as I smile from ear to ear as I eliminate the threat. That's the kind of school bully I was. And the teachers knew it. The teachers are like, man, stop, you're gonna make him punch you. And I'm like, yes. If he punches, like, sticks and stones, nya, 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 nya. And then the teacher would lose her mind. Oh, man. Now, if I met people that I could not drive into a fit of rage through words, then obviously I would, you know, find someone else. That's just how things work. That's just how mafia work, okay? Oh, man. Let's grab more giant stags. Why are they giant? They're not that giant. They're regular sized, I would say. They're a decent size. Still no baby drops, and oh, we do have a tome drop. We have a Skinner tome. That's 100k. That's worth 2 baby drops, so it's just as good. Look at that. We made 100k. I made 100k and you didn't. No. Oh, I wish Albion had voice chat, man. Oh, I would be like voice chat muted. I would make new accounts to get around a voice chat mute. I seriously would. I mean, what are they gonna do? It takes me like a minute to run from the step cross to bridge watch, and I could just scream on my way. Ah! I would just like have to like get a real job so I could scream in a video game. Like that is okay, that's sadly one of my dreams. I feel like I've said this before in a video, but one of my dreams is to somehow, some way, sometime in the future, have enough resources in the real world to be able to live in a house where I can scream at the top of my lungs for YouTube videos. Because right now, if I raise my voice, there will be several neighbors around me that will call the police because they think something bad is happening. Alright, and there's the baby drop! Oh, we got the baby drop. That's 58k. 106k, 58k. And all we did was click on an animal one time, you know, and, well, this archer, he thinks he can shoot me. He gets pyroblasted in his bones. I got a level up from it. That's pretty nice. You know, how does it feel to be the skeleton that gave me the level up, right? You made me stronger, and all of your skeleton brethren are now quaking in their leathery sandals or something. Whatever skeletons wear. I don't know. I don't look at skeleton feet. I'm not a feet guy. Okay. Which Albion... that's a video title. Which Albion NPC has the best feet? Oh, gross, man. Feet people weird me out. If you're a foot guy, don't ever apply to my Discord. Just don't even try. Don't go to the video description, and don't click on my Discord link, and don't try to join it. Okay? I don't want you in my Discord if you're one of those weird foot dudes. Just saying. You know, it's my Discord. I can kick out whoever I want. If you're into feet, sorry, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're not welcome. I gotta see who's messing about here. Nobody, apparently. Okay. It said it was under attack, so I went to go check it out. If someone was attacking it, I would be more than happy to help them out. But unfortunately, just as a wee little Skinner, I can't solo that. I can come back in a Shadow Caller and solo it. Wild Tiger 73, what are you doing out here, bro? What are you doing with that set? You skinning? You limb her skinning? I will slap that dude around if he tries to come out of that. I will absolutely slap him. I'll give him the old fireball slap. Because I have a fire staff. That's exactly how that works, okay? That's just how it is. That's the reality of the situation. So earlier when I did my rounds, I did the outskirts, and this is going to be a terrible farming run because I'm just goofing off. I am not being, like, serious at all. But, you know, I farmed the outskirts over here, and we didn't really find much. So I need to check out over here and see if it's any better. It could be. There's really not a lot of mob density since the patch. I wonder if they nerfed it. I feel like they kind of did. Like, every single thing in this game feels nerfed since the patch. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. If you go to Reddit, everyone's making threads and complaining, oh, I'm making less money per hour, my farms aren't as efficient. It's like they're forcing people to pay to play the game again, man. Like, imagine if an Albion announced that, okay, we're turning off free-to-play. If you want to continue playing Albion, you have to buy premium with real money. We're sorry. That would be the biggest rug pull ever, dude. Okay, see, it says it's under attack again. I have to go look. Is someone trying to solo it, and then that one guy is, like, stopping them or something? What is happening? Who's attacking? Okay, we got a couple dudes here. They're attacking the guards. Do they even have the gear to duo this? No, they don't. So, whatever, man. You're ruining my silver per hour. Not that I care. I don't really care, man. I'm just here to make a video, just a YouTube video. You know, you know how like you gather in Albion Online. Well, like in real life, this is my gathering. Okay, I'm gathering in real life while gathering in the game. So here's how it works. I wake up and I need to eat, so I need some money. So I look at my video tab and I'm like, I gotta make an Albion Online video so I can get a couple bucks, maybe if I'm lucky, to go out and buy some basic ingredients to try to live off of. So I spend 30 minutes skinning fake virtual animals for your enjoyment, and then maybe I make a couple bucks from it, which allows me to go buy some rice and beans, and then I can eat that for a while. And then I don't die. And then I don't have to worry about dying for a little while. Sometimes a video does a little bit better, and maybe it'll make $5. You know, the video might make $7 if it's amazingly well, you know, received. And then I can take that $7 and, you know, maybe pay rent with it instead of burning through my savings. Which are quickly depleting. Oh no, it's over. It's over, bros. I went as long as I could, living the neat life, but it's time to be homeless again. It's time to go back to the streets and live in the tents. Because I don't have the van anymore, so, yeah, just go live in a tent. And, you know, bum some Wi-Fi. The problem with a tent is you can't lock a tent, okay? Someone can cut a hole in the side of your tent and then steal your laptop and then no more Albion videos. I'm sorry. You know, maybe someone else will pick up where I left off or something or whatever. I don't know, okay? But, you know, it actually wasn't the worst skinning run because we did, like I said, we got the tome, we filled a bunch of journals, and we got a baby drop. So, all in all, it's a big win, I would say. Decent win. Maybe not the biggest win, you know. We didn't get any enchanted mobs. We haven't gotten a single 4.3 mob. So that's a kind of a big loss, actually. Though, you know, I do rely on those sometimes for the silver per hours. There we go. We got enough faction points for that, though. That's cool. But you need premium for that, which I'm not getting unless someone wants to buy me premium. If you want to buy me premium, you know, for whatever reason, then yeah, give me 19 million silver or 18 million or however much it is. Right now it's 17.75 million. There you go. And then I could buy premium with it. But I doubt you want to do that because you probably want premium for yourself, and that's understandable and that's totally fine. That's totally okay. I get you. I feel you, bro. You don't have to be buying me premium unless you're Gucci super rich, you know, and don't RMT it. Don't go to some weird website and buy it. Buy it through the official store, okay? I don't want you trying to get me banned by giving me RMT dirty money. Don't try to launder your money through me. I don't want it. I only want that clean money. Clean, easy, green money. 28 journals filled. Oh boy. There's a 4.1 mob. That's we're about out of our food buff, which means we've been doing this for about 30 minutes. I'll show you the earnings, because why not? And those 4.3 skeletons have long since disappeared. Whatever. Let's see if we can grab a few more. Oh, we got a guy on our tail. He's coming to skin as well. Oh, if only I can grab all of the mobs. Not let a single one be gotten by him. And we did it, lads. We've taken the lives of all the impalas. Or stags. These are not impalas. Who only had one harvestable node on them at a time due to the overpopulation of skinners in this area because of all the videos I put out. And with that, my food buff has run its course. Let's grab these two just as a little after 30-minute snack. Well, there was still one more hit on that. Okay, good. So let's teleport back home. That's 40k right there. How much do you think I earned from all of this? We shall find out shortly. I'll also do the repair bills. Oh, man. But yeah, that's just 30. This is just 30 minutes. Just it went by in a flash. We made some silver doing it. It's easy silver. It's nothing silver, dude. It's like, it's nothing, okay? But why is it so laggy? Let's repair 21k. There we go. We're repairing at 1 frame per second. And Faction Warfare points, we're like 300 away from a check. I keep hiccuping because I'm just talking non-stop and I'm not breathing properly. I know. Sometimes I pass out after my videos. I just freaking go take a big nap. Let's put away our gathering tools and journals. And this is our earnings. 382,000 in 30 minutes. So that would be 760,000 in 1 hour without premium. I know you could also say that's 100k and that's 150k, and without the baby drops this would be 230k, which would be 400 and something k. But I almost always get at least one baby drop or at least one tome. Most of the time I get like 3 or 4 baby drops in 30 minutes. Go look at my other skinning videos if you don't believe me, alright? And also, I could refine this stuff and earn even more, but also the earnings from the faction points also would add up if I bought, hearts with the points that I earned. So that's even more silver, even more potential silver. I'm just going to fast sell everything, okay, and call it a day. That's the video, guys. That's how to make money in Albion Online. That's how, like, stop bragging about, like, going to yellow zones and getting lucky with the one jackpot. Like, you could farm all day and get a bunch of jackpots, or you can get no jackpots. A jackpot is when you open a random dungeon chest, be it from a yellow zone mist or a solo dungeon or whatever you're running, and it happens to have like more than 100,000 in it. Okay, that's considered a jackpot in a yellow zone. That's just how it is. Also, do note that I'm going to get way more silver than the worth of these journals because I'm going to someday turn these journals into laborers. I haven't decided when though. That's why I'm not selling them to the, to the market. I'm keeping them for myself. Anyway, that's the video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video. If you want to learn advanced skinning techniques that no one I bumped into apparently had because they didn't buy the membership, right down below where my cursor is bouncing, there is a channel membership for you. Click the join button. It's $5 a month. It's just like on Twitch. When you subscribe to a channel for $5, it's the same here on YouTube, except you get access to private, more personal videos. Those videos are too advanced for the public, too good for the public. Apparently, there's something in here that I don't normally put in here, but I'll figure that out later. Those videos will teach you advanced ways to flip, make money on Albion, and, stuff. Again, stuff just too good for the public. Also, with that said, click the video on the right side of your screen, or you'll get a Charlie horse, and that's guaranteed.